Hello, everybody. We have made it to the Maul finale, and oh my gosh. First of all, welcome. Thank you for being here. We are beyond excited to talk about this finale. Riley's not here with us today. Unfortunately, he's in Spain.
What a loser.
Bro just had to up and go to Spain, and he didn't even bring us with him.
Yeah, he didn't invite us.
Anyway, we hope he has a great time. We're a little bitter, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Maul Shadow Lord. Oh my gosh. I can say, it has been so long since I have been so excited about watching anything. My hands, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just that excited. But, I remember when we would stay up at midnight in California, we'd watch the new Star Wars things. The last thing I remember us getting insanely hyped about was probably during the Bad Batch time. But you watching something, probably Mando. Season 2 finale. And that was when? How long ago?
2020?
See, I still have the audio of us reacting to that. I would roll it for you guys right now if I wasn't still embarrassed by it. I'm just glad we weren't podcasting at that time, because if we did any kind of reaction, it was bad. It wasn't just oh my gosh, I'm crying, guys. That was so good. We were
I was sobbing for
ugly.
an hour.
It was ugly. It was awful crying. We were just I feel like our noses were running.
It was
bad. Puffy-eyed, just sobbing. For
an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a good while. We were just crying.
Because I remember seeing reels of people I cried for an hour after the Mando finale. And usually you see things like that and you're get over it type thing. Wait, no, we actually did. That is the most I've ever cried in any Star Wars ever. And it wasn't even no one died.
You know what? I think that's the most I've cried watching anything ever.
Me too.
And, when you watch the sad movies where, someone dies or the dog dies, and you're like, oh, I cried. I never cried as hard as I did when Grogu left Mando.
No.
But it wasn't even that. I just cried because Luke was there.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Anyway, all that to say, it's been a while since, watching something and just having so much passion and energy and just full investment of, you kind of, in this case, you kind of know how things are going to go, because you're obviously Maul lives, Vader lives, the Inquisitors live, but it's just the excitement, and it's, oh my gosh. And I feel like everyone I've talked to so far has had that reaction of just amazement. It's been a while since being amazed, especially in animation. And I'm not discrediting animation, but the last few projects that we've had, which is basically the Tales series, I feel have been really good, but not that hit. Oh my gosh, that hit my soul. You know what I mean? And so, especially Vader, because I feel like everyone has been excited for the promise, or not the promise, the hope of Vader showing up, but also a little nervous just because he's such an iconic character for Star Wars. So kind of please do him justice if he shows up. And oh my gosh.
They did.
It's been a while. I literally felt like we were in high school again watching this show, because both of us were sitting on the couch watching the episode, and it was the very end of nine. There were 10 episodes. This is 9 and 10. Yeah, 9 and 10. The end of 9, where you first hear his breathing, or it's just leading up to it. Marok's he messages or talks to someone over the comms. He's talking to Vader, and it's just wait, are we actually gonna get Vader? Is it actually him? And then Rook gets force pulled, and it's wait, is it actually? And then you hear the breathing. We both were just
That's the first time I've ever
screaming.
Screamed. You scream all the time.
Yeah.
That was the first time I think I've ever screamed watching something.
Well, you scream all the time. Yeah,
you do.
I'm a screamer. But, yeah, no, that was really exciting. But, yeah. And I'm still, I got chills watching it, just chills. And not only that, but the choreography. And,
oh, man.
10 was great, but watching the Inquisitors fighting Maul and Devin.
Them
and
running through the hall. Oh my gosh. Both of us were what the heck?
I have to say, too, the sound design that they did. It helps me have the surround sound as well,
Yeah.
which for everyone watching with surround sound, you know what we mean, but like just the quality of the sabers igniting and how intentional everything is, because even like, you know, you watch the Clone Wars, like all 7 seasons, they whip out their sabers all the time. They're constantly fighting, but it's not so like cinematic. You know what I mean? And so when we were watching it and they ignited the sabers and it just sounded so deep and rich and full. So good.
I feel like
so good.
That's just this entire show. Like, the entire show is just cinematic, rich, and full. Like, just...
The fire.
The fire.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm a pyromaniac. I don't know. But the fire of the... What was it?
It was the ATST.
It was an ATST that they had. When it caught fire, oh, it was so pretty. It was so pretty.
I just remember you being like, that is... pretty fire.
That is it looked so real, you know what I mean?
It did. Yeah, just I've been paying
beautiful.
so much attention to the animation in this, and I mean, we've already talked about this, but it's beautiful and it hasn't stopped being beautiful.
And even it just gets more so. And that's what I was kind of saying. I think it was last week I was talking with John, or the week before, just about like, especially with a character like Vader, like his presence being so important and that I had to do it justice. So to have like sound design like that in the animation, it was like hitting, but it was giving me like video game energy. Like as we were watching it, it felt like I was watching a cutscene from a video game, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I didn't hate that. I was like, okay, it just like the movements of everything, especially like Vader. Oh my gosh, the way they're giving it their absolute all. I love how we jump straight to Vader. This is the majority of what we're going to be talking about this week, with some minor little, because it's Vader. It's Vader. Vader is back. Holy crap! But he's just kind of like, he's just playing with them. You know, like this isn't even hard. I feel like he could have at any moment easily killed them too.
yeah.
Like I feel like he's just like doing my thing, and then when they're like, he'll force push someone, and they're just like flying, kind of like in Pokemon, you know, when the two bad guys like go flying at the end of the episodes and like ding.
I never watched Pokemon.
You never watched? Oh, I always watch it by myself, huh? Yeah. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so he's like throwing people everywhere, and then they'll like force push him, and he just slightly goes back like he's on a conveyor belt.
Oh, that was
like,
weird.
oh, thanks for the ride, guys.
Yeah, like he didn't kill Docky until he got a hit in. Then he got mad. He's like, that was expensive.
That's literally, because I remember watching it, we're like, oh, what's happening? And then he gets a hit, and we both like, oh, I got a hit! And then Docky was dead.
Yep.
Oh, okay, and I must say, this whole time, you know, I've been talking about wanting Docky to die.
Yeah.
It's like, it's been coming. It's a long time coming. When I came to realize he was going to die, I didn't want him to.
I did.
No, I felt bad. My compassion kicked in, and I was like, this poor old man needs to like...
He's so pathetic.
I don't think, in the end, him as Devon's master, I didn't love. There was a lot of faulty areas in how he trained her and taught her. During this time, like I'm sure during the time like when the Jedi were in the height of powers, he was a great master. But in this time, Devon, what he was teaching her and telling her wasn't
helpful.
No.
It's like telling a person with anxiety, don't be anxious.
Don't be anxious. Just ignore it. Live at peace. So yeah, like him guiding her, he didn't do a very good job. And I get it's like a desperate time. But you can't just be like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Maul,
like,
even though
not right.
I know that he was right about this, but don't do that. Like that's not gonna work. So, in that aspect, yes, but I didn't want him to die. Now I think I feel guilty that he died because I'm like,
you're like, I killed him.
It was like I killed him myself. No, I genuinely...
Oops, I was gonna say. I'd do it. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I did not like him, though. It started when he opened his mouth and spoke, and his voice did not match his character.
No, I was just telling you, when we were watching it, I feel like he needs to be, like, He needs to have a higher pitch, more old, like, not
or like
helpless,
Yoda,
but
like a...
oh, hey, Maul, what are you doing over there?
Yeah,
Whoa.
like a...
Like, really
like a
almost
not...
winded, like, when he talks. I don't know, like that, but like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if he talks, he'll even be like,
yeah.
I'm just a little old man. I need to stop. Anyway, I feel like that's how he should talk. I feel like that would match him better.
Yeah, not that deep.
Instead of like, hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is there a problem here? Like, it didn't match. It didn't match. But anyway, when he died, I was sad. Okay, I think it wasn't so much him sad. Dying. It was when he realized Maul was leaving him and was like, when he kind of realized, like, this means I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? That was sad. That was so, it was just...
That is sad. Like, I wish that he would have just, like
mid-fight.
died of natural causes, like, rather than died of being abandoned.
I think he was trying. He was trying to survive.
He should have just ran away the way he always did.
Did he always run away?
He's always running.
That was a pattern.
He should have just...
Yeah. You know, I love how him and Maul are both, like, talking to Vader. What are you? What the heck are you? Who are you? What's going on? And Vader, like, doesn't say a word. He doesn't have to. Because,
like, I'm above this.
You know when, like, Maul shows up for a fight, how he, like, prepares a 10-minute monologue before fighting, and then mid-fight, he's, like, talking to the person. Like, he's a huge conversationalist. That's just how Maul is.
He's a talker.
He is. I'm a chatterbox. Sorry, guys. But,
you know me when I gap.
You know how I am. I get chatting with the girls. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, that's what he does. So he probably on top of everything was mad. He's like, this guy's not even talking to me. Even the Inquisitors were talking to me when we're fighting. Like, it's just normal for him. Which I guess makes
this relationship feels really one-sided.
No, hold on a minute. I feel really disconnected from you right now. Our fights aren't what they used to be. Makes Duel of the Fates even funnier because he doesn't say anything.
Duel of the Fates?
Yeah, back in Phantom Menace when he's fighting Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Oh, I was gonna say he didn't fight Anakin.
Yeah, Vader was there. No, I mean, like, just that first fight we see Maul, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't talk, he barely talks the whole movie. Which, that would have actually been weirder. Like, let's say in the Naboo scene when he pulls up to fight Qui-Gon, if he stops, he's like, hey, so, allow me to introduce myself. I'm here to kill you. Talk, you know, man.
Welcome back to my channel.
He pulls out a camera. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be killing Qui-Gon. Step by step.
Make sure you check out my Get Ready With Me.
Subscribe for more. Anyway, I'm just picturing, like, the little boxes that pop up in the top, like the cards that you can put on YouTube for, like, other videos from the channel or whatever. Oh my gosh. Face paint, how to take care of freshly pierced ears, how to not get cut in half, what to do if you get cut in half, how to survive getting cut in half,
how to cope with being cut in half,
how to deal with your obsession for, you know, Jedi and, you know, how to cope with that. I want to know his YouTube search history. Maul's.
Yeah.
It would be a weird mix of, like, Zen videos of, like, just for him meditating.
Tea.
Yeah, how to make certain things. Or, you know, the people who, like, the one lady with the YouTube channel where she'll just, like, she lives on her Chinese, like, homestead.
Yeah.
And cooks and goes out and, like, makes her own fabric and dyes it and will make tables or something. He would definitely be subscribed to her. But then it'd be that weird mix also of, like, random stuff. Like, history described in, like, animation narrative forms. He'd be searching up everything Obi-Wan, trying to find out where the heck he is.
How to martial arts stuff.
Exactly. Skincare routines. That would be... He would have a lot of, like, saved videos of skincare routines. Yeah. Anyway, that would be interesting. I would like to know every Star Wars character.
Like how to care for your horns.
Yes. How to keep them polished and clean. Me and Sarah were just talking about this before recording. Which might already be established, but, like, how does it work with their horns? Do they have to regularly, like, upkeep them? And can they feel their
Do
horns?
they grow?
I mean, we've seen Maul with grown horns in the Clone Wars, and then they got shorter again. So, like, do they consistently grow and you have to, like...
Maintain them? Mm-hmm. Like a haircut?
Yeah. And, like, if someone grabbed you by the horns, would it, like, hurt? Or would it be, like,
gotta take them all by the horns. He'd be so mad.
Does it feel like if someone pulls your hair, or does it feel like if someone, like, grabs you by the hand and starts pulling you somewhere where you're just like, it doesn't hurt, but, like, stop?
Is it, like... yeah.
Yeah. We should start doing that. Every time one of us says a statement, the other one will just go, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. But yeah, anyway, those are the questions I have. Because you know, like the Twi'leks, how part of their brain goes into their Leku. So if they have an injury, like if their Leku gets injured or hit, you kind of get like a concussion because of it. And it can make you a little loopy.
Wait, all the way down or just towards the...
a lot of the way. I think it's like... it fits, but I don't like that term. But closer to the... No, I'm not going to say it. Closer to the front is where the majority of it is, but I think they have like little... It kind of... I don't know. I don't fully remember.
Like nerves?
Yeah, kind of like little nerve ending. I don't know. But anyway, I just remember someone saying like if they get hit, like the tails get hit, it'll kind of like knock them out a little bit. So if you're ever fighting a Twi'lek,
just be like, hit them, punch them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I forgot it was something like if they get hit, it might make them a little like, wee, you know, because anyway. Twi'lek Self-Defense 101. Go for the tails.
Imagine having your brain just like everywhere.
See, we say that, but you could say the same thing about humans. Imagine having your brain, like, in your head.
Well, I mean, it's protected. That's why it's not, like...
Maybe it's got bones. I don't... Like, I think it goes out a little... What does a Twi'lek skull look like? I think it goes out a little bit. Are you Googling it? Yeah, I'm curious. And it's relevant because Devin. We're staying on topic here. But, how did we get there? We were talking about animation. YouTube. Yeah. This is... Oh. Okay. Wait, is that bones all the way down? No.
Let's see.
See.
Muscular system. I'm not done yet.
No, just tilt it. I think we're going to have a whole episode.
Perfect.
We should do... Is that what a Zabrak looks like?
Guess so.
I love how it has
Are those actually bones?
Part of your skull, like, sticking out your head? Maybe. I don't know. Any of y'all watching, have you studied anatomy of Zabraks, Twi'leks, and let's just do... What's Ahsoka again? Togruta. I don't know why I forgot that.
I would have forgot, but I was literally on this page when you said it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. With the Togruta, I think it's less so. Their brains aren't in their montrals. Or are they in their montrals and Leku? I don't remember. Anyway, it's been a while since I've researched that, and I feel like, would it be weirder that I didn't remember what I read, or if I did? Because there's so much information. You know when you, like, learn so much about something, you can't possibly store all that information in your head? I don't know. Maybe people are just smarter than I am and actually retain information. But I feel like my brain has an auto-delete. After, like, a certain amount of time, like, okay, you've had this knowledge for 2 years and you've never used it, you don't need it. So it'll just clear, like, a bunch of storage.
I think that's everyone's brains.
Good. Because that happens way too often. And a lot with Star Wars, and it's really frustrating because I feel like I half remember a lot of things. You know what I mean?
An iCloud.
Yes, please. I'll buy more storage. Please. Because I would absolutely love to, like, perfectly remember everything I've ever read about, not just Star Wars, but anything in general, you know, and just be able to, oh yeah, I remember learning that. It just sticks. Anyway, what else do we want to talk about?
I feel like there was something. What else happened? I feel like these episodes were like Vader.
Exactly. And we'll talk more about Vader. We should probably go back to like the beginning of 9 and like.
Yeah. So that was Crimson Dawn. Mm-hmm. Dryden Boss.
You know what I like is how, because last week's episode, Maul's totally crashing out, but then now we see him, he's back on the level, and he's like ready to keep progressing. Mm-hmm. Again, with like a slightly new mindset, you know? So it is cool to see, and seeing Crimson Dawn, like all of that, like Solo tying in that whole like plot, like the direction it's going.
Yeah, which I need to rewatch Solo. I meant to do that yesterday for May the 4th, but I didn't get to it.
Yeah, I ended up watching no Star Wars anything yesterday because I was trying to get the unboxing out that we did for May the 4th, but my Mac, again, completely shut down and wasn't working at all. And so I don't really know what to do about that. But the video will be out, just it wasn't out yesterday. But that was my May the 4th, was that. Good times. But I did really like, we can talk about, you know how Devin, how Maul's force timing her.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because we're starting to see that dynamic of Iko. I'm just going to call him Docky. It sounds better. But when Docky realizes, like, oh, they actually have a bond, Devin and Maul, and is like, okay, you're not telling me everything, what's going on. So, like, why was Maul able to access your mind in that way? I like that dynamic. It's very tense. You're kind of seeing where it's going of, like, okay, I see Devin leaning a little more Maul side now. Which after, like, their whole escape, after they team up and everything, and Maul just, like, takes out the troopers, takes out that, I believe it was an AT-ST, was it? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, it looked so cool. Cinematically, the way it was shot, too, how he's just walking towards it, he completely takes it down. Again, the sound of it, oh, so pretty.
And the choreography.
And then him walking away, and just the way it was all, like, set up was so pretty. And then the fire on top of it, oh, it's peak. But anyway, it's just like, I remember at that scene, that's when I turned to you and I was like, of course Devin's like, oh, I want that to be my master. He's cool. This old man, holding me back. So anyway, at least that would be me. That's like, you know all those memes where it's like, Padme's so much better than I am because I would have gone with Anakin to the dark side? That's how I feel in this case with Mom. Like, oh my gosh. Except Devin's not better than me because she did join Maul, but I would be like, you look really cool when you do your stuff. You get some points from me for that. It's just me, though.
Yeah, and it's hard probably for Devin to watch because Docky was telling her, like, oh, don't give in to emotions the way Maul is telling you to.
Yeah.
But when she watches Maul fight versus Docky fight, I mean, who does it actually look like is more powerful from her perspective? Because Docky is just like...
And that's the problem, is like, maybe they've been over this in the past with like, oh, don't use the dark side, fight it because this will happen, this is a chain of events. But we haven't seen him, and they're pressed for time, but if he has time to talk to Devin and be like, oh, don't join the dark side, he should at least explain why, you know? Like, if you use your emotions, yes, you'll be more powerful in the moment, but it'll consume you. It's like it's like a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, you have a lot of power, but it doesn't last, you know? It's based off of passion. But he doesn't say any of that. He's literally just, like, the most stereotypical Jedi answer of, like, no, dark side bad, don't use it. Without any reason why. And it's hard with a character like Maul. Because it's not like Vader coming up to you and be like, join me, while he's like killing people left and right. Maul's so complex. And you're like, but he kind of seems like he cares a little bit, you know? Or at least he cares about me. And is like teaching me things. And what he's saying is coming out like it's true, you know? He's not like in the
Maul
wrong.
believes it.
And also when Maul's fighting, like he's aggressive, but he's not like... It's not like you're watching a crazy man with a lightsaber go around just like... Bah, bah, bah,
it's
bah,
clean.
bah, bah. You know, it's like, whoa, like, he knows what he's doing, and he seems very level-headed in the moment when he's doing it. She obviously hasn't seen him crash out yet, but he's so chill about it.
I just flashed in my mind Spider Maul.
One day that just, like, drifts into her mind. She's like, what the heck? Oh, man. Spider Mole. But, yeah. I'm not surprised Devin joined him. And I like the way they went about that. It was her master dying that fueled her. Obviously, Maul sees that opportunity is like, hey, Devin, like, yeah, use the passion. That energy you have right there, that's exactly what I'm talking about when I say channel that. Which goes against everything she's been taught. But again, something like that in the moment feels right. You know, you're like, oh, I'm passionate about this and I want to do it. And now, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried for her. Because she did. That was pretty intense. Which makes me so curious for her future. But we do have listener notes, so we'll get into that. But honestly, I don't remember much of what happened before Vader showed up. Obviously, I remember the fight between the Inquisitors and Maul and Devin and Daki. But
Smeagol passed. What was his name?
Spybot. Rest in peace.
I didn't like him.
I was so sad. Because actually, not even 5 minutes before that, when he's helping everyone, like, get ferried across, I was like, you know, as creepy as this guy is, he really does pull through. And it kind of warmed my heart a little bit. And then he died. And I was like...
I kind of just loved him in that moment.
Yeah, I did. And I was like, he's not, like, being all creepy, you know? He's just kind of doing his thing. Like, this is what's got to be done. Let me help. I was like... I kind of like him, you know. Not like I didn't before, because I did. He's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I liked him.
He's funny.
He's creepy.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of fans were like, we're into it. They're like, yeah, you do your thing. But then he died, and I was like, oh, man. Every character I love just, like, gone. And this episode, too, I was like, you know what? Lawson, I really like you, buddy. Never again. Next season, if they introduce characters, or even the characters we have currently, I'm like... Because it was the other Zabrik this episode, too. Oh, I did it, too, before. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm assuming those two were brothers.
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
He yelled brother.
He did. Okay.
You know what was funny? I didn't know there were two of them until one of them died.
You're like, are we going to acknowledge this? You come on the podcast. There was a huge animation error. Like, that guy was back.
Yeah. I think it was like when he's like yelled, like, brother. I was like, oh.
That is so funny.
I thought you were the same.
I love how they've had throughout the season scenes of them together.
Have they?
Yes.
I'm obviously not paying
Or you're like,
close
it's
attention.
a conspiracy. They say there's two, but have we seen them in a room together? No, I'm pretty sure they looked like pretty different too. Obviously, they looked similar because they're Zabriks and brothers, but I feel like they had different builds.
Yeah.
But anyway, right before I was like, you know what? He always pulls through. And then he died.
He jumped.
And okay, that made me think. What would you do in that situation? Are you like I'm here to fight, but I'm going to survive at all costs? Or if you see that opportunity of like, wait, I can take these stormtroopers out.
I think he was about to die anyway.
He was getting shot. And in that moment, would you, like, start trying to, like, oh, I need to survive. Let me, like, oh, it's not bad. Like, I'll survive this wound if I take cover right now. Or would you be like, this is my moment? Like,
I'm a bit... words. Honestly, at this point, he's probably like...
Interesting.
There's a lot of enemies here. I might not make it out of this anyway.
Pretty much.
So.
That was very noble. He turned the liquid, though, or whatever, he turned it orange when he died. Did you notice that? He turned it orange.
What color was it?
Like green and just brown. I don't know, but it turned orange when he melted into it. But anyway, random observation. Yeah, I really liked him too. Brooke Cast. I never fully liked her. She kind of freaked me out.
I think she had something for Maul. She had like a thing, yeah.
I think. Just waiting for her moment. I don't know. I'd like to know more of her backstory.
She's just there.
No, I mean, like, because obviously she's been here since Clone Wars, but, like, even more so. Like, I just want to know more about her. At the same time, I don't. Because if I'm being honest, I didn't really care that much. But I'm curious why she was so loyal to Maul. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to know.
Because he's cool.
Because most Mandalorians are loyal to Mandalore. And obviously he became, like, ruler of Mandalore. But they're, like, I don't care about the bigger picture of the Empire and everything. I care about Mandalore. But she's, like, willing to, like, oh, yeah, let's go take out Palpatine. Like, why not? Like, I'm curious why she was so, like, she was, like, loyal to Maul.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I guess they were the Mandalorians, so. I don't know.
I've never heard that.
I literally said it at, like, the beginning
Maybe
of the
season.
Maybe
you did say it.
And you said the same thing.
Did I?
Yeah. I think you and Riley.
I think it was Riley that said that.
No, I think he said he'd never heard it either. Or maybe he had heard of it. I don't remember. I just remember you saying, I've never heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, it was a listener note that someone had put Mandalorians.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's what they've been called since the Clone Wars. So, anyway, let me see what listener notes we have. Let's go in order of what started first. These are more about, like, I guess, overarching story. Rook Cass' death was insane.
I remember you and I were like, we were so excited for Vader. I was like, take her out, you got this.
No, here's the thing. She completely disappeared from, I was watching, she became irrelevant. And I think it was after the credits rolled or something. It was either you, I think you said it. You're like, wait, after. Did she die?
I was like, wait.
And then I was like, oh, like, she, like, as soon as she, like, disappeared into the mist, she disappeared, like, from my memory.
Yeah, she's gone.
Away. She was gone, and it was just Vader.
She's not relevant.
Literally. But no, I heard that, like, the creative team asked Vanessa Marshall, how do you want Vader to kill you? And she said, I want him to use the Force to tear his lungs, or her lungs, out of her throat.
Fair.
And you can hear it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, don't. We'll do it later. You can hear it. And I'm like, oh, that's dark. Like, I know Vader's very dark, but he didn't want to ruin his presence yet. He couldn't pull the saber. You know what I mean? And but rather than just, like, a quick Force, like, you know, like, to do, like, that, that's a little extra.
That's
and then it made, like, Marshall. What would that even feel like? Oh, can you imagine then? Oh, wait. Imagine this happens.
Would you be alive at that point?
Her scream stopped pretty fast. Oh, I guess maybe if everything comes... I don't like to think about that.
No.
That was a delayed reaction. Anyway, but imagine, okay, then Vader pops up, draws the lightsaber, they're all fighting. Imagine everyone fighting, and then at their feet they look down and they see... Oh, that's so gross. That is so gross. I hate that. But it...
Vader, like, I'm going for the lungs.
What is that? We've only ever seen Vader do, like, a Force choke, and then, like, either they suffocate, or it's just a quick crush and they're dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you
never,
have some personal beef
hey,
or something.
you. Like,
yeah.
Maybe he was just testing something new. But it's so, like, she died so fast.
Yeah,
she died so
doesn't
fast.
like pixie cuts.
He's like, ooh. I'm kidding. No, but, like, really, like, for her being not, like, a major character, but she's been a supporting role for, like, years throughout Star Wars and, like, the Clone Wars and things like that. So for her to just be, like, gone, of course it had to be someone like Vader. Only Vader could get away with killing someone that fast who was, like, in the show that long.
And everyone be okay with it. Because I was okay with it.
I feel bad because probably not,
I was on
not
Vader's
everyone at the same
side.
time was like, yeah, that's the problem. As soon as Vader shows up, he's fighting Maul and Devin and Doc, and I'm like, go, kill him. And I'm just like, sorry guys, I'm rooting for Vader now.
I was going to say, that's the thing. It's like, not because you know that Maul's not going to die and Vader's not going to die.
Devin's obviously not going to die.
Yeah.
Docky was
bound to die.
Like, die. And then he does, and I was like, never mind.
Yeah, it was kind
really
of the
sad.
circumstances again. But, dude, for the past however many weeks, maybe 4 weeks or so, I start...
5.
Well, 4 since, like...
Oh.
I've been thinking this. I've been like, wait, Docky didn't die in the last episode? Because he's had a lot of close calls.
So many. He's like an old man who's like walking in his walker next to a cliff. He's just like, it's what I feel like every time like he fights someone. I'm like, oh
yeah. I've been
don't break your hip, man.
I literally have been going into every week like, oh, I thought he died, but he didn't. Finally, no, I'm not that happy that he died, but
I'm not at all. By the end. Because here's the thought of like, oh yeah, like the master needs to go for the story to progress is one thing, but to watch it happen is another. Yeah. It was so sad.
It is sad.
Anyway.
But also I didn't like him. So.
The next note says, interesting how the only person that knew Maul abandoned Docky is dead. Rip Lawson. Yeah, because he watched Maul leave Docky because he was up on the ridge. Okay. Do you think Lawson's dead? Like dead?
I don't know. Like we didn't hear. Like there were no shots or anything. He just walked.
Yeah, and you know, like in Star Wars, they always say no body, no death. Is he alive? I don't know. And what would happen? Like that is interesting because when he died, it did feel like he was too short-lived. Like I want to see more of him and his character.
Yeah. How was the music? Was it climactic enough?
I don't even remember. It was so sad, though. Like, thinking about... That's how I love this show, because it made all of us, or me at least, and I'm pretty sure, like, majority of us are so invested in the Lawsons. Mm-hmm. Riley. What's his actual name? Not Riley, but the captain.
Lieutenant? No. It's not Lieutenant. It was Captain.
I don't even know. His name was Captain. So, Captain. Anyway...
I don't know.
Like getting so invested in their ridge.
No, that'd be cool though.
That would be. It'd be like Wedge.
That's what I thought.
But like watching Riley watch his dad just walk towards death, basically.
That was very sad.
Was so sad. Which I love how they've made us so invested in these characters in such a short amount of time.
Brander.
Mm-hmm. How do you spell that?
Brander.
Like U-R or E-R?
E-R.
Brander?
Yeah.
That's kind of odd. Brander. Anyway, it was sad. Oh, and I liked also Two Boots. The one scene, my favorite scene with Two Boots was when they're all like trying to decide if they're at the statue meeting with Maul and they're trying to decide like, are we going to trust Maul or are we going to try to figure out our own thing? And they're all like huddled up talking as if Maul cannot hear them, but it was so funny. I picture Maul like hearing every word they're saying. But Spybot's like, you know, oh, what did he say exactly? Like, I went on record, like, I don't trust Maul because of...
Or it was like, he has a good plan, but he seems highly like...
Suspicious or something, or like I would like to say he also seems very untrustworthy. That's what it was, untrustworthy, right? That's when it's not. We're both like, hey, but it was just the way he said it, like so matter of fact and obvious, and it's obvious because Maul always has like a grimace on his face and just looks terrifying. I don't know why that struck me as funny.
It's kind of like Two Boots is still getting used to being a fugitive.
Yeah, because even like when they're in, you know. He's like, oh, there's toxic waste and all this stuff happened. He's like, I'm going to report it right now. I'm like, stupid droid. Oh, my gosh. Be a rebel. But, yeah, it was funny. Okay, let's talk, actually, before we get to more notes, about the fight in Episode 9. That's what I loved about these two episodes. The majority of the episodes was lightsaber dueling.
Yeah.
And it was so... cool. The one scene where it's all 5 of them, Devin, Docky, Maul, Crow, and Marok, they all like lock lightsabers. Oh, it was so good. I like just pure childlike joy.
It was like Powerpuff Girls.
Watching this. Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
How so?
Like the pose that they did.
Okay.
I needed some sparkle in there.
That would actually be funny. It just like pauses and then it just like... Anyway, I think that would throw everyone off from watching it. You're like into it and all of a sudden like They need to do those transitions like in shows, you know, where all of a sudden it's like one character. Kind of like sitcom style, you know what I mean? Like one character in front of a green screen and they're just like doing the wave or something, like, oh, haha, and then the scene transitions. I would love to see something like that integrated into Maul.
Like I'm Iko Diodaki, and you're watching.
Yeah, they need to do like a parody. Lucasfilm should do a parody of Maul.
Can we have a Star Wars sitcom?
Yeah, like, that would be funny. I would love to see it with these characters because I feel like all their dynamics are really, like, on
or maybe,
point.
Like, in The Office style, where it's like...
Mm-hmm. Wait, I would literally watch The Office set in a Star Wars world. Star Wars The Office. That would be so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very. But anyway, yeah, the fighting was so good and they were so on it. But it made me realize, like, watching the 11th brother and Marok, like, fighting, they're really good and they're really intense and they know what they're doing. And so then to see Ahsoka defeat them easily was like, it just makes it that much cooler. Because the Inquisitors are highly trained, but they aren't trained enough to go up against people like that, like Ahsoka, like super insanely well-trained Jedi. And obviously Ahsoka was trained by the Chosen One. Like, she is very skilled and very good at what she does. And so to be able to easily take out the Inquisitors, that's no problem for her at all. So to see them, like, head to head, they're pretty evenly matched in these Maul episodes, like fighting Maul and Devin and Daki and stuff. It's a pretty even match. So yeah, it was just that much cooler. Like, just a reminder of how cool Ahsoka is. It's so cool when you think about Ahsoka, and she's not even in these episodes, but you're like, man, watching this makes me realize how cool Ahsoka is. I love it. But yeah, no, it's just crazy. I'm still like in shock that that's how the finale went. Like, that was really good. And what's gonna happen with season 2?
Yeah, I want to know. Honestly, I'm the most curious what's gonna happen with Riley.
Yeah, that's a note, actually. What do you think is going to happen to Riley? As far as we know, like, Tubas is probably going to take him to his mom.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But what's going to happen? Because he has seen a lot in his mostly like, uneventful life. The past few days have been intense. And so if he's going to see, like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, I feel like he's going to have the urge to, like, I need to do something about it. I want to be a part of something. Maybe he'll help join up with, like, start the rebellion. Who knows? Or he'll just continue and go back to sports and be like, that was crazy. If he's playing Two Truths and a Lie.
Yeah.
That would be a crazy card to pull. I saw a Sith Lord, his Inquisitors. Then my dad died. We helped 2 fugitive Jedi. Like, that would be crazy.
I witnessed someone's lungs get pulled out.
Yeah, I had to step over that on my run to safety. Yeah, oh. That's when he plays 2 truths and a lie, but all 3 are truths. It's just insane. He's like, and what's even crazy, that it all happened in one night, guys.
No,
you know what's gonna happen to Riley? He's gonna go to therapy. That's what's gonna happen to Riley. Yeah, no, I feel bad. He's handling everything well, all things considering.
Yeah.
Poor
Riley.
The poor guy.
That is so sad.
Like, how he strikes me as, like, what, 16? Like, he's little. Yeah. What's gonna happen to Riley? I don't know. I really hope, like, I feel like we're gonna see him in season 2. Makes me curious, though, with how Devin's going. Like, I can't see them being friends. Like, I feel like they'll part ways. But I don't know. Again,
yeah, it's hard because at this point, like, he's with Sith, but his mom works for the Empire.
Yeah.
But, like, he seems like a rebel.
That's what I love, is he's with Sith on the way to a crime syndicate right now, but he's not a bad kid.
No.
So or he'll end up, like, mixed up in the wrong crowd, you know? Like, that seems like something you'd read out of a comic,
or
you know?
he'll be like that one
like,
person.
the captain's son ended up with Maul going to Crimson Dawn, and then he just kind of stayed there and became one of the bad guys.
I was gonna say it's one of those situations where like there's a pirate ship and then there's that one guy that's like a really good guy, but he's with the bad guys, and you're like, how did you get here? Riley.
I don't know. I don't know how I got here. I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, I could see that. I am genuinely curious because again, all of these characters I'm like genuinely invested in, and it really made me like the Inquisitors so much more because like we've seen them since Rebels, and it's always like, oh, these guys again. These ones were cool. Like, these were really cool Inquisitors.
That one that was just staring at the stormtrooper.
Yeah. Okay. When we're I forgot about that part. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. When we were watching this first time, I actually had to rewind and do it because Maul and Devin and all of them fight the stormtroopers, they escape through the tunnel, and then the Inquisitors show up. And so the stormtrooper starts reporting to Marok, like, oh, you know, we couldn't stop them, they went this way. Marok is, like, getting all up in his face and, like, checking him out and, like, kind of, like, eyeing him, like, very intimidating. And then the stormtrooper starts, like, stuttering and is like, whoa, what are you doing?
I loved that.
I remember, like, he's quitting after that. He's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I don't care how pretty this fire is.
Yeah, and I love how you were like, he's like, I'm never doing the reporting.
Yeah, he's like, last time I take initiative.
It's terrifying. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was fun. It's like little things like that. That wasn't even necessary, but it was so funny. Which shows the stormtroopers, like, they barely know who these guys are either. They know, like, they're in charge and have, like, authority over everybody. But they don't, like, spend time with them and, like, hang out with them. Which is such a stark contrast from, like, you know, Republic era, how there's the Jedi and the clones, and they're all, like, best friends. You know what I mean? Just to see now, like, the alternate parallel to that, like, the Stormtroopers with the Inquisitors, and how disconnected they are and intimidating they are. It's very interesting. So it was just funny. I feel bad because most of the Stormtroopers, they're probably joining. They're just, like, you know, I was promised housing and food and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It was just funny. What's the next note? Really wish Vader and Maul had a conversation while they were fighting, but still cool. Back again to Maul, you know, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or it could be vlogging, you know, he's like running, he's like, guys, you won't believe who's chasing me, I don't even know who he is, and he, like, Vader's just in the back.
You think it's that kid? You think it's Anakin? Like,
yeah, I love that slow realization too, because this whole time they've been fighting the Inquisitors, and they're like, oh boy, like, at first they're probably like, here's another Inquisitor, but then he starts fighting, and is not even breaking a sweat, not even heavy breathing, he's maintaining the... Wait, I want to hear Darth Vader, like, get winded. What would that sound like? I want to hear him have a cough attack. Or sneeze. What does that sound like? Does he sneeze? Is he capable of sneezing?
Probably not.
Wait, that would be... I can imagine it being, like, insanely loud. Like, you can hear the whole Death Star. Just hears it echo.
It just explodes.
Or it's very quiet. He's just like, achoo. Excuse me. No, but I want to hear him running after somebody and just hear like, you know.
I love how you were just like, he's not even heavy breathing, and I'm like,
he gets to the top of a hill and he's like, wait, that would actually be so funny. He's like, wait, what does he sound like if he trips? Can you imagine him running? He's like, he falls into the ground. Just like a ball. Oh. Vader, you good? Okay. Anyway. Oh man, I love Vader. We need to see more content like that of him. He needs to start a YouTube channel. He's like on a treadmill or something. No, but anyway, as I was saying, like, Maul's trying to talk and make conversation with Vader. He's not saying anything. And then they realize, as he's fighting, they're like, this is not an Inquisitor. Like, who are you? And then they start, like, you can see Daki and Maul kind of, like, freak out. They're like, oh, no.
And Maul
like,
has a realization moment. He's like, it can't be type thing.
Yeah, he's like, this is a Sith. And that's terrifying. Especially, too, for Maul. Like, at this moment, he doesn't know it's Anakin. Like, no? He can't. I don't think so.
I think he would.
It would be, okay. Because actually, you know what?
Because he knows that Anakin was...
He has to, because he knew that Palpatine was grooming Anakin. Yeah. Oh, wait.
So that's why it's like, it can't be. I think it's Anakin.
That's crazy. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. You know what we're doing tonight? We're watching the season 7 finale.
Oh, I just watched it.
You did? Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm doing tonight?
I'll watch it with you.
Guess what I'm doing tonight?
It.
No, I'm kidding. Because there's nothing like watching a scene like that, and then how many years has it been since we've seen that scene, to then now, years later, getting, like, the fruits of that conversation of him, like, wait, like, Palpatine got exactly what he wanted and exactly what he was working for. This is Anakin, and he is as powerful as Palpatine, like, trained him to be. In such a short amount of time being in the dark side. It's been, what, a year? Everyone's saying? Post Order 66? So I think it's been a year. And so to see, like, oh, crap. Like, this guy is very powerful. And that's just terrifying. Oh, my gosh. Ah! That's so cool, though. Ah! I love Star Wars.
How many fights do we really...
The sunset is really pretty right now. Anyway. I can't see. Oh. It's really pretty. Continue.
How many fights do we really see with Vader going full-on lightsaber fight in
Not
the
many.
armor? Like...
Not many.
This is sick.
Especially in...
animation.
Yeah, because in the original trilogy, obviously we see him fight. But at that time, George had intended for the lightsabers to be very heavy. So it's very, like, classic, like, you know, all that stuff. We don't see much of that. We get a little in Rogue One, you know, when he's just, like, doing his thing in the hallway.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that's easy.
But he's not fighting someone else with the saber. The most I would say we got was probably Obi-Wan Kenobi. When he's fighting
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yours truly.
Yeah.
I would say that's the most we got.
Yeah, and we don't get that much, and so seeing it...
Is this, like, the first time we've seen him, like...
Fight?
Outside of Fortnite and Battlefront? Like, actually fighting?
Except Rebels.
Oh, that's true. I completely, like...
Yeah. I guess we have seen him in a decent amount. But, like, still, this is cool.
Animation. This was, like...
And just the vibe is different.
I don't know. It was.
The vibe is different. The choreography is...
It was so immersive. It was so, like... I think felt like it just sucked me in.
That's why it felt like a video game, because it felt like that POV type thing.
Oh, so good. They literally, and the scene, how the shots were directed and everything, was just so good. But, yeah, what were we, like, what was...
I was saying, just, like, seeing Vader move, and, like, it was... scary.
It was.
Especially when he got mad at Daki and killed him.
See, that's the thing, is how we were talking.
That
like,
was very Anakin.
He seemed like he was just toying with them. Like, he's like, I can easily best these guys, but let me give them a fighting chance, because why not?
It was actually crazy, because I was just watching Brain Invaders. And
interesting.
It was funny, because it had that scene of Anakin interrogating... What's his name? What's his name?
Yes.
Not his name, but what are they called? Geonosian.
Oh,
the Geonosian dude. He was interrogating him, and then he just started, like, torturing him.
Yeah, because wasn't the Geonosian like, you're not going to do anything to me?
Yeah, because he was like, hey, my Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. And then Anakin just, like, threw him to the ground and started choking him. And so, like, you see, like, his intense side
There
come
were
out.
no signs.
Exactly. And so that was just a part of it, and they were just highlighting how Anakin is intense. And so just having watched that a couple days ago to this is like, Anakin's intense and he's letting, like, we've seen it the whole time.
Can we also make note, too, how the score, they were playing Duel of the Fates throughout, right?
Not Battle of the Heroes.
Duel of the Fates.
Anakin's Dark Deeds.
No, I'm talking, not Anakin's Dark Deeds. Did they play Duel of the Fates at any point? I can't remember. I feel like they did.
I think so.
But there was a specific moment. What part? Oh, when he killed Daki. When he killed a Jedi, they started playing Anakin's Dark Deeds, the song that played after all the Jedi died in Revenge of the Sith. And to see that come back, it's like coming back to haunt, like just a memory and like how tied that is. Like the time Anakin killed all the Jedi in Order 66 happened. Well, he didn't kill all the Jedi, obviously. He had help. But to have that song play as like a memory of that. Oh my gosh. The score for this whole show was so freaking good. It like had just enough of like paying homage to like the old scores while having something new without being like random, like, oh, that was like some weird music. It sounded like really good and like really fitting. Mm-hmm. But oh my gosh.
You know what's so interesting?
Love it.
You were talking about the scores and it reminded me of just all the themes that we're hearing, like Duel of the Fates, Vader's theme, like all of them.
A little bit of Battle of the Heroes, I feel like we did get at one point. It was like really randomly placed.
Yeah, they're all those like powerful like bad guy themes, and I realized this whole show is like bad guys against worse guys.
Yeah.
Rather than classic Star Wars good against bad.
They should make that the slogan for season 2.
Bad guys
versus worse guys. Who will win?
And it's crazy because like everyone is so into this, and like it's gonna like pick a side. Are you on the bad guys or the worst?
Exactly.
The worst.
But
guys.
I love how every Star Wars fan is just like constantly switching.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like when Maul's fighting like the good guys, how we're like Maul, 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 and then Vader shows up to fight Maul, and we're like Vader, Vader, Vader. Like let's go. It's just like constantly changing. I feel like the worst Fairweather friend ever watching this show. Because it changes from moment to moment. We're like, Vader versus Daki. I'm like, oh, sorry, Daki, bye. But then, like, Vader's fighting Dev, and I'm like, no, don't kill her. But it's just, like, it's horrible.
See, but I love Vader so much that I'd be like, even if he did kill her, I'd be like,
you had it coming. Cool. You were in his way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just so cool.
This show is so sick.
He's so cool. Oh, my gosh. Do you think we're going to get more Vader in season 2?
I hope so.
I really hope so, too. But I don't want it to be like, oh, you had his grand entrance and how, like, intense it was. And so now he's just kind of going to show up,
Like, whenever.
I want him to, like, be there. I love the way that was planned, too. Like, we're going to send 1 Inquisitor, then 2 Inquisitors, and then Vader's going to show up.
Yeah,
I like that seemed like a grand plan.
I wonder what's going to happen now, like... Because Vader was sent to kill them.
What's going to happen next?
I can't believe he died. Because Vader was sent to kill them. And he failed.
Ooh. That's true. That is true. Oh, man. Palpatine's not going to like that. See, because it goes to show, too, like, the Inquisitors report to Vader... And they failed. He probably wasn't happy. And then he comes. He's like, I'll deal with it myself. He still uses the Inquisitors
and he knows
to, like,
who Maul
bait
is,
them
too.
that way. But then it just shows, like, even Vader has someone to report to. Mm-hmm. And Palpatine's going to be displeased with Vader after this one,
It's always hypotheticals like that. Like, oh, he's going to be displeased. Is when I picture the Lego Star Wars.
Yeah.
That dynamic.
Like, do better, Vader.
Sorry, Master.
I made you some tea. Or if Palpatine's like, you failed me, Vader's like, oh.
Exactly. It's like, but he was really strong. You trained him.
Master, you trained him. Oh, I did, didn't I? It's just like that all the time. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
I love Lego Star Wars.
Me too. It ruins us in the best way. It's like AFE, how now if someone falls down the stairs, it's like, that was funny.
Yeah.
That's so true. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we didn't really talk about this. Really wish Maul and Vader had a conversation. What would they have even talked about?
Oh yeah, back to
what would
that.
They have talk- oh wait, Maul on his YouTube channel. Hey, can I do an interview really fast? I'm gonna mic you up. Is that okay?
That was your childhood.
See, that's another thing that's interesting to me because like Maul knowing who Anakin was, or at least at this moment, he probably is like, oh, like I think I know who this guy is. Not 100%, but like I'm fairly positive I know who this guy is. How he's not talking to him though. Like Maul's terrified. He's like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is strong." So he's not even like, "Wait, are you who I think you are? Are you Anakin Skywalker?" Like he's not. He's just like, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" You know, like just totally panicking. So it's so interesting to me. They didn't try to like pry it out of him because he's that overwhelmed by Vader showing up.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Maul doesn't like being the least intimidating one, or like the lesser intimidating
fair.
one.
You look cool. And you breathe cool.
Your lightsaber's redder than mine.
Oh, when he gave Devin
the
half
red saber.
of his saber. Oh, watching them all fight. Oh, it's so cool. That's another thing. Like, the red against blue looks so pretty in the animation. Like, when they're fighting, like, Devin's fighting the Inquisitor or whatever. Oh, it looks so good. When her master gave her his saber, I was like, you gotta give that old man his saber back. Like, he's gonna die. But, yeah, just animation overall is just so pretty. Oh, wait! You remember when Crow, like, tiptoes down the stairs? You remember that part?
Who?
We both started laughing. The 11th brother. The one who looks like a crow.
Oh.
You remember?
Yeah. You just, like, floated down.
Because what did Devin... It was Devin, right? Like, she, like, slashed him or something. She did something. And, like, he got injured, and he immediately, like, turned and ran away. But the way it was... He was just, like, kind of, like, flitting down the stairs. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, this show. It's, like, unintentional humor... Intentional humor mixed with, like, just insane animation and story and everything. Like, that, I have no complaints about the show at all.
No.
Like, I watched it and I loved it and thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's been a while since I've genuinely said, like, I cannot wait for a second season, for season 2. I literally, like, whenever they announce it, what do you think the chances are of them having it ready by Celebration next year and, like, doing a screening of, like, episode 1? It's very high. No, wait, that would actually...
Yeah.
That's pretty likely, huh? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Or maybe, like, a finale thing. Like, I feel like by next year, in spring, kind of like this year, I feel like they'll have season 2.
I think so. I mean, for them to have already announced it...
If not, like, the end of the year. They might be crazy and just do 2 seasons in a year. Who knows? Next year seems more likely, though. With Celebration. And, I mean, we'll all wait, obviously, impatiently, but we'll all be here for it. Oh, it was so good. Okay, last note we have here. Do you think Devin will have a redemption arc, or is she in all the way?
That's hard, because would she find her way on her own? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's interesting, because at this moment, I don't know, like, she really hears Maul out and everything that he has to say, and she seems like she really wants to survive. I mean, not just survive, but, like, live and, like, be powerful again, you know, because she probably feels robbed of that. So I'm curious with what's going to happen, like, where's it going to go? Because I feel like at least by the time, like, if season 7 starts up, I feel like we're going to get something, like, some kind of fighting scene. Like, the first scene we see with Maul and Devin is going to be them, like, tag teaming all in. She's, like, super aggressive, like, because she's so young, full of anger of her master dying, and is just, like, she's out for blood. And I can see her being, again, like, Maul's weapon, basically, of, like, you know, I'm unleashing Devin on y'all. She's going to reach a very high potential with all of the anger that she has. So I'm so curious to see where it goes, because I genuinely don't know. Like, if she's meant to be Darth Talon and it is really looking that way, there's no going back. And And it's just such an interesting take on the story because we're so used to seeing the Jedi, like, they're tested, but they're like, no, I must stand strong.
Mm-hmm.
So to have Talon and for her to be, like, from the, like, Jedi past, you know, is so interesting. But also, like, with every Force user, the dark side is very enticing because of how powerful it is. But again, there's always a warning of it's just, like, a short-term power, you know? It burns brightly, but shortly. And so, where's I going with this? Oh yeah, so for all Jedi, like, it is very enticing and hard to fight. And then once you tap into that, it's hard to ignore it. So there's characters like Quinlan Vos who tapped into the dark side, and it like took control over him, and he had to really fight it to get back to the light side. But then you have characters like Asajj, who uses the dark side on the daily, but she's learned to, like, use it in such a controlled way of, like, you know, use your anger and the feelings and, like, very in tune with surroundings and, like, using the Force, like, absorbing the dark side and using that, but not letting it consume you. Kind of like Dooku, you know? He used the dark side, but he didn't let it, like, fully consume him, which is why his eyes never turned color.
I never noticed that. Interesting.
Same with Asajj. But, so I can see Devin, especially at this young age, and especially with Maul being the one, like, his words are so enticing, her, like, tapping into the dark side and just going all in. So, I'm curious. I'm so curious. Oh, man. I'm already so excited. There better be more than 2 seasons as well. But I'm already so excited to, like, have this to go back to. Like, let's say Devin goes in all the way and it gets insane. There's all this episode to go back and be like, remember when she was still a Jedi and we, like, had that for a whole season, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so cool. Oh, and I'm so glad we're always going to have these Vader episodes to go back to as well. Because, it was done so well. They did it so good.
It was amazing.
Thank you, Star Wars. Thank you, Disney.
That did not disappoint.
It did not.
Like, any kind of Vader, like...
expectation, hope, dream, possibility was fulfilled. Oh, it was so good. It makes me, like, so excited. Like, I want more Vader content.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even, like, scared, like, oh, no, do justice. No, I'm like, bring him out. Bring him out. Let's go again. Oh, so good. I loved it.
Vader series?
Oh, I don't know. I would love it, but at the same time, it's like...
He comes in so many projects, it's hard to... Because there's no gap to fill.
That's what I like about Vader. Like, he has the movies to tell, like, his story and everything, but I like him just making guest appearances in the shows, you know? Oh, I love it. It's like the headliner for the show. So good.
I mean, he is the main character.
You know what I can't believe, though, is how his poster got leaked, like, weeks ago. Remember when that first happened? Everyone was like, is this fake or is this real?
Too good to be true.
It was real. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited for season 2. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I mean, that's about everything I had to say on it.
Yeah.
Oh my Lanta. And now, I mean, this concludes show reviews for how long? Obviously, we're going to do Mando Grogu review because that's coming out in...
Couple weeks.
Yeah, like...
The 22nd? 21st?
Like 2.5-ish weeks.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Snap. I'm excited.
Too. Man, to go to watch a Star Wars movie in theater is insane. That's huge. And there's going to be a lot of... That's what I'm excited. Like, a lot of people who've never seen Star Wars before are going to watch it. Or people who've only seen the movies.
Or Mando.
Like that, or just Mando. So, but then there's, like, some people who have just never seen Star Wars are going to be there watching the movie. And I'm so excited. Oh, it's going to be weird going to Star Wars. Because you know how they keep doing, like, the screening events?
Yeah.
For, like, the episodes? So I keep thinking, like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, go to the theater, watch Star Wars. Then I was like, wait, no, like, this is a movie. And it's not like, oh, man, I can't wait to go home and watch the rest of it next week, you know?
Yeah.
This is, like...
This is it.
So excited.
I have such high hopes for that. I really, really hope it's good.
Me too. I'm excited for that whole. I'm excited for opening night. It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing an event for it. But yeah. Oh my gosh, this was fun. Thank you all for joining us for our Maul review. I'm sad.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
The next season now, or another show. Like, bring it. But we're still gonna be up with weekly episodes. We've got fun content. We've got a lot of interviews coming, with some very, very special, very well-known guests in Star Wars, which will be a surprise for now. But I'm super excited for when we get to announce that. But again, a lot of very special people you definitely will recognize. But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do some book reviews. I don't know. We haven't talked about it, but we'll be back every week here to talk about Star Wars and fangirl, nerd out, all of it. I guess we can't fangirl if Riley's here.
We can fangirl.
Yeah, we'll make him a fangirl too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Riley, if you're watching, I'm kidding. Riley's not watching this. He doesn't care about us. He's in Spain. But anyway, we're just so excited. If y'all have any content, like, suggesting, like, things you want, we're always open. If there's a specific thing you want us to talk about, like, hey, you guys should do, this genre, do books, do some comics, extended lore, like, throw out your suggestions. Why not? Go message on Star Wars Drift. Go DM on Instagram. I will see it. Or here, YouTube. Let us know in the comments what you would like to see. We are open to all considerations. But until then, I mean, that's about it.
Yeah.
I hope y'all had a happy May the 4th. By now, it's been a couple days since then. But yeah, enjoy the rest of Star Wars month because, oh my gosh, that's what I love is Star Wars turned from like one day of celebration to like a whole month.
It went from like, I realized last year that I'm like, oh, this is a whole week thing. Like there's, I can't remember all of them, but I like the clever names.
Now they have one for like every day of the month.
I saw that.
So
it's a whole month. Oh, it's a good month.
Enjoy this month. It's a great time to be a Star Wars fan right now. Oh my gosh. So then, again, go get your blue milk. Go get those little Grogu cookies they're selling now. And until next week, I have spoken.
Yub nub.